Is it your view that the Kabbalah has basically corrupted Judaism to such a
Absolutely.
level
I mean, this
that
is
people?
nothing new. I mean, I've been teaching this for many, many
I
years.
know. I'm just trying to because this is the first time that it's clicked for me. So what you're saying is Kabbalah has corrupted Judaism to a level where even the most religious yeshiva-ish type Jews are not fulfilling at least some of the 613 commandments that they should be fulfilling.
Absolutely.
Okay. All
Absolutely.
right, that's very clear.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
the concept of not proselytizing is not, it didn't start with Kabbalah.
so where did it start?
I mean, even before Kabbalah, Jews weren't proselytizing, right?
No, that's not true. I mean, they were. Historians teach that Jews used to proselytize. I mean, Salo Baron teaches that 10% of the Roman Empire were converts to Judaism. There's many historians made fun of Jews proselytizing in Rome. It was a thing. Like I said, the New Testament mentions it. Paul Johnson also mentions it. There's tons of midrashim that teach that Jews used to proselytize. This myth that Jews do not proselytize is quite new. It's quite new. And what they replaced proselytizing with is reaching out to people who have Jewish blood. This is really new, by the way. This was never done.
But
We have a mitzvah of tochacha. We have a mitzvah of like musar, right? That's two different things. Tochacha means to rebuke. That means if you see someone who's religious doing something they shouldn't be doing, you have a commandment to rebuke them. There's no obligation to chase someone down just because of DNA and say, you know what? God holds you a little more important than all your Gentile neighbors, so it behooves you, because you get this special treatment from God, to keep Torah. But your neighbor, your girlfriend, I mean, they could just keep 7 laws. But God has brought me to you because of your blood. This is invented by Kabbalah. It never appeared in the Talmud, right? It never.
when did Kabbalah started?
So the Zohar was first written in 1270 of the Common Era.
Yeah, but so
Rabbi,
they
can you
stopped
bring violation back up?
proselytizing. They stopped proselytizing like almost 1,000 years before that, right?
The Emperor Hadrian outlawed proselytizing, okay, which showed that Jews used to proselytize. This was the first time it was halted, because the Emperor Hadrian said that anyone caught proselytizing would be unalived, and the person who actually converted would also be unalived. That's why it first stopped. But it never entered our law books, because we know that. Now, I'm not saying there's an obligation to proselytize. I'm saying that there is no prohibition in proselytizing, as the average person so confidently says on this show. Don't you know you're going against Jewish law? And then once I show that there is no such a law, they still double down and say, like I think Rivka said, that she rather the age group in Gaza remain how they believe than become Jewish. I mean, it's so irrational. It's so irrational that it's dangerous.
So let me ask you a controversial question. So based on what you're saying, essentially, if someone goes to a rabbi and say, I want to become Jewish, and they tell them no, or you can stay a Noahide, they are essentially not only following the commandments, but committing a, what is it called, Avon or Chet? Which one of, like, how bad is what they are doing in your opinion?
So the halakha actually tells you specifically what you say to a convert when it comes to convert. It tells you specifically. It says that you tell them some of the laws, not too many of them. It specifically says, lest you push them away from the good path back to the bad path, right? This is clear in Asura Bia chapter 14 of the Rambam. And then it tells you further. It says that we tell them before they convert that the world to come is only for Jews, that Gentiles get no share in the world to come. This is what the Rambam wrote. He writes something else somewhere else. But regarding on what we tell
Well, he wrote 2 different things about the share of the world to come, right?
Oh, there's an echo now. So anyone who tries to offer them the 7 Noahide laws as an alternative is violating the halacha, 100%. Now, if they want to say, well, you think you know more than everyone else, or you're right and everyone else is wrong, then possibly. By the simple fact that I have this platform and I challenge any rabbi. I've been doing this for 18 years. Any rabbi. I have over 180 debates on my channel, TorahJudaism.com, media and debates.